Hello students, hope you all are fine. Today I am going to start with chapter Topographical Maps part 4. In this video I am going to explain drainage pattern, direction of river flow, settlement patterns, man-made and natural features, identification of prominent villages and towns, types of land use, land cover and means of communication. So let's learn about drainage pattern. Drainage pattern, in this we will learn about river with its tributaries form different pattern. Tributaries means small rivers join the main river, that is called drainage pattern. Hello students, today I am going to start with chapter Topographical Maps part 4. In this video, I am going to explain drainage patterns, direction of river flow, settlement patterns, man-made and natural features, how to identify that a particular village, town that is important or prominent on topographical map. Next, we will learn about types of land use, land cover and means of communication. Before going to start, I want to explain you about what is land use, land cover. Land cover, that means how much of a region is covered by forest, wetland, cultivated land, uncultivated land, and on the other side land use shows how people use the landscape, whether for development, for agricultural activities, conservation or mixed uses. So let's learn about drainage pattern. Under drainage pattern, we should know what is tributary. A small river join the main river is known as tributary. So when small river join the main river, that forms different patterns, different shapes, different patterns. So let's learn about different patterns here. The first is trellis pattern. In this, we have to remember one thing, when the small river means when tributary join the main river roughly at right angle, then trellis pattern will be formed. Dendritic pattern. In this, when tributaries or small river join the main river at acute angle, then dendritic pattern will be formed. Parallel pattern. In parallel pattern, when rivers and streams are parallel to each other. Next is radial pattern. In radial pattern, when river that comes from the top of the mountain, when it falls from the mountain, then it falls in all directions, radiate outward, and it moves like in circular direction. Last drainage pattern is a disappearing pattern. So before going to start disappearing pattern, we should know about what is disappearing river. When a river disappear in the porous ground, known as disappearing river. Example, Saraswati. So what pattern we will follow for the disappearing river? This blue line and blue dash. So this is the symbol for the disappearing river, and this forms disappearing pattern. Next is settlement patterns. In this we will learn about the arrangement of houses. So on topographical map several grids are there. So if in one grid only red color box will be there, then it shows permanent hut, and if only red outline box will be there in a grid, then it indicates temporary hut. And the different houses, when different houses are closer to each other on topographical map, then it shows nucleated settlement. Next is dispersed settlement. Dispersed settlement, also called scattered settlement, when different houses are away from each other. Under linear settlement, we should learn that the arrangement of houses on either side of roads, railway track, rivers, etc. So these are about settlement patterns, and deserted town is not in the syllabus. Next, natural and man-made feature. As we know, the features are different, we can say about rivers, streams, mountains, plateaus, all are created by nature. So these are called natural features. On the other side, if we'll talk about houses, buildings, settlements, post office, police station, roads, railway tracks, these all are created by man. So these are man-made features. So we'll learn about natural and man-made features on topographical map with different symbols. So let's learn about different symbols. So first, water bodies. So we can say water bodies that are an example of natural features. Now, what is the symbol for stream? This blue line, if only blue line will be there, then this symbol indicates perennial stream. A small river is known as stream, and this blue single line indicates perennial stream. And this eighth one, if you will see, this symbol is black in color. The symbol is same on the top, and here also the symbol is same, but the color is different. If this blue line will be represented with black color, then it shows seasonal or non-perennial stream. Next, which symbol is used for the river? This is the symbol for river. Again, if the symbol is represented with black color, then it indicates non-perennial or seasonal river. On the other side, if it indicates with blue color, then it shows perennial river. Next is tidal river. Tidal river that is highly influenced by tides. Like we can say in Gujarat, there are several rivers like Sabarmati, Mahe. These are the rivers highly influenced by tides. So this is the symbol for tidal river. Next is relative height of the river bank. If R is written 3R or 2R, 4R, then the relative height of the river bank is 3 meter. Embankment. Embankment, that stands for the side walls. So we can say 2R is written here. So what is the relative height of this embankment or side wall of the river? 2 meter. And this side at the bottom of the symbol 3R is given. So the relative height of embankment of river is 3 meter. Next is river bed. Now see the symbol carefully. The black dot is given and blue line indicating here. So blue line indicates here this is the seasonal river. So a river that gets filled up during rainy season only, June to September. Next is river with rocks and islands. If you will observe this symbol carefully, these small white dots indicate rocks present in the course of the river, in the middle path of the river, and this white big circle indicates the island. Roads and railways that are an example of man-made feature. Two red parallel line that indicates metalled road or pakka road. Unmetalled road, which symbol is used for unmetalled road? That red broken parallel line. And unmetalled road is also known as kacha road. Pack track. Which symbol is used for the pack track? That is broken, red broken line. So this pack track is used by man and animals to travel. Next, car track. Which symbol is used for car track? Red complete line. It is used by bullocks or horse cart. Next is footpath. Symbol is used for footpath is red dot, that is made by man. So these are the symbol for roads. Now see this topographical map. In this map we will observe the land cover and land use. So if you will observe this green color, that indicates here forest land. This land is covered with forest and people are engaged in lumbering. Yellow color indicates with agriculture land or cultivated land. So people are engaged here in agricultural activities. So in this way we have to learn about the land use, land cover. Next, if we'll talk about this black color line, that indicates stream. This is stream, and here observe carefully, the small streams join the main stream roughly at right angle. So that forms trellis drainage pattern. And here in this grid, if you will observe carefully, small stream join the main stream roughly at acute angle. So here it forms dendritic drainage pattern. Next you will see in this grid, so here are the houses are far away from each other. So here it forms scattered settlement, and we can say linear also because there is a red line indicates here car track. So the houses are on the either side of the car track. And here if you will see in this grid, the houses are very closer comparatively to this grid. So here it forms nucleated settlement. Next, if you will observe this topo map carefully, so here you will find so many contour lines, and contour lines indicate hill. So this area, this complete area is a hilly region. And green color is also mentioned here. So we can say hilly region that is covered with forests. So people are engaged in lumbering. So in this way we have to learn about land use, land cover. So here yellow color is here, that indicates cultivated land, and people are engaged in growing different crops. So if you will observe carefully, white color is also here. White color indicates uncultivated land. So this land that can be used for other purposes. Now next is another topographical map. In this topographical map we will learn about the direction of river flow. So here this is the main river called Banas River, and arrow is indicating in this river. So this arrow, it shows here that river is flowing in southwest direction. Wherever the arrow indicates, that shows the direction of the river flow. So Banas River is flowing towards southwest direction. So this is about the direction of river flow. Now the last we'll learn about in this slide, that which town is prominent here. So as if you will see, this is 1, Panthavada, Santarvada, Rampura, so many settlements or so many important towns are here. So out of all, which one is more prominent, which one is more important? So on what basis we can say that this settlement is important? On the basis of facilities. So presence of PO means post office, police stations, so several other facilities that makes this Panthavada town prominent or important. And last, if you will observe these numbers, that 236, 109, 218, so these are the spot height. Thank you students, have a nice day.